there's so many other shows that I've been keeping track, and he mostly does stuff off-site. He has his own website, and recently, Weekend Edition, they incorporated me into their show because I guess I brought a lot of people to their show. I would tweet, because that's the thing, is whenever I'm at a show, usually I tweet it, Facebook it, and believe it or not, this has caused a lot of angry PMs. Certain people get pissed when I PM or share shows that they don't like, and usually it's not public, but it's really fucking annoying. So when someone did complain about it, I actually started to spam every show I could pretty much go to. So if I share on Twitter or Facebook a show you don't like, just fucking get over it. I transcend a lot of these dramas here, so I go to every show. There's nothing that stops me from going into a show. Goofy, I kind of figured it out. I guess I'm a little slow in this aspect, but I kind of figured it out at the last minute. Okay, so you're recording your shows at another venue, and then you're uploading them, I assume, to Spreaker, because I was like, okay, fuck, where's Goofy Bone? Why isn't his show on? And then so it just hit me. I was like, I know what he's doing. He's recording elsewhere, uploading, and then since you have a 10-hour limit, you can just keep uploading and then erase the old ones as they come and go. So yeah, Guy Shea's strike against you is kind of pointless because there's 3 people that run this network, and only one of them really speaks really good English, and they're Italian, so iddies are not the most productive motherfuckers in the world, especially the iddie that moved to Berlin. He's probably living the life large. He's like, haha, I made Spreaker, I have all these ads everywhere. Some people are actually paying $120 a month for this service. So I think it was probably Spreaker's loss that they got rid of you, Goofy, because that's an extra $20 a month that they now don't have. So that's on them. Let's see here. Sublimination. Quick and get Chad here. Yeah, I haven't really seen Chad much here. I guess he's still doing shows at TalkShoe, I assume. But usually he would ninja add me on shows, but I was never there half the time, and then so he hasn't done that in like 6 months. So I don't know, maybe he thought I wasn't reliable. So let's see here. Yeah, someone just posted a picture. Nice mustache. Yeah, that's the thing about Jay Sands is, you guys might get a kick out of this, but he started off as a really liberal guy, but he was liberal mostly because of the union stuff, because he was big into workers' rights and all that. So it wasn't like he was big into all that gay marriage and all that stuff you see on the left today, but he's more of a workers type of guy. I think that's kind of like the way Bjorn is today. Jorn Eriksson, the intern. I think that's how he is. At least that's how I see him as. I mean, if he's a ultra leftist, I don't know. Like, everyone's kind of different. Like, you'd think that, like, I don't want to get in trouble for saying this, but Newsguy kind of, to me, seems like kind of a mixture between, like, a Republican and a Libertarian, like a good mixture there. If I'm wrong, that's just what I assume, just listening to your podcast, listening to what you think, but he's kind of in between there, kind of like a conservative libertarian in some aspects. That's what I've got. If I'm close, I'm close. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll be the first to admit I'm somewhere around there too. So now, Paul Dembski, his political ideology is Jew. So basically, his role in life is to kill as many Gentiles, as many whites, and slow down the white reproductive birth rate. So what he does is he runs a bestiality farm in Vermont. He picked one of the whitest states. The reason being is he was there to introduce heroin, to keep all the white people induced at all times. And he has some contacts in Germany who sent over a few pigs, a few farm animals. If you listen to Paul Dembski's podcast, he specifically talks about how it's like he lives at a farm. That's right. He runs a animal brothel. That's what he does. He's a sick, sick man. But Bo the pig, even though Bo the pig might get mounted a few times a day for cold cash, Bo the pig is still a very good pig. It loves everybody. Bo is a man, an honorary white man. And for Bo to go through this, I just hope one day that Paul Dembski will be like, okay, I'm going to retire Bo. And he can, have his own little hood, his own little place where he can run around in circles and eat all the apples off the ground, but not starve himself to death or eat himself to death. But that being said, it's important that Paul shows Bo all the love he can, because Bo is a sweet animal. Now I must ask Paul Dembski, is he going to get any more pigs so that Bo can maybe reproduce? I'm not sure if pigs reproduce quite like, let's say, rabbits do. You know how they have pretty fast breeding cycles. But I kind of want a pig. I want a little micro pig. The only problem is I looked up micro pigs locally in the Phoenix Craigslist. Motherfuckers are expensive. They're more expensive than a lot of the top bred dogs out there. I was like, what the fuck? Thousands of dollars for a fucking micro pig? I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh my fucking shit ass dick licks. Oh man, I can't afford that shit. Okay, let's see here. TalkShoe sent me automated email from Chad today. That's the thing is, once TalkShoe started sending me a ton of shit, because I signed up to so many different shows, it was like nothing but TalkShoe, so I actually had to block TalkShoe. Newsguy Skype. Not now, Goofy Bone. Are you off work? Kids on vacation? No, I sent you something, you fucker. Okay, punk ass teacher. I don't know. I think there's some strife going on. Now, let me ask you, Newsguy. I'm hoping that this communication is Goofy Bone going to be on your show today. Can you give us a little sneak peek to that, Mr. Newsguy or Goofy Bone? Because I do think a lot of people do miss you guys conversing on the internets. Very important. You guys always had a good conversation. Because, I don't know, it's just funny, like a West Coast Hispanic talking to like an Irish Mick, like, sorry, I shouldn't say Mick. Apparently that's offensive. I never thought so. But it's just, they're just so different. Newsguy and Goofy Bone, when they talk, oh man, it's fucking hilarious. Like, oh man, gotta love that shit. I hope that happens. I hope you guys start talking to each other on air a little bit more often. And you definitely need to get a hold of Andy Bong. He is a man of many words. He's a man of great power. Let's see here. Call me APOC. No, news guys talk shit about me. Saying we were going to attack someone. Don't say Mick, it hurts. My girlfriend's in the chat room. Her name's Ricky's Sofa. Let's see if that's actually her. It could be a Slack. No, it's the real one. Okay. Welcome, everybody. That's my girlfriend in the chat. Her name's Ricky Sofer. She's moving to LA. She's escaping the big bad boyfriend to be with the big bad boyfriend out here, you know. Andrew gave me a little bit of schooling the other day. He said she's the type of person that likes a little bit of abuse, that doesn't admit it. So he's teaching me on how to treat her properly. And so wish me luck on that. And she's allowed to come out here and she can go to the Tempe Improv. There's only a few places in Phoenix proper where they do comedy, but Tempe seems to be the big spot for it all, you know. So, and unfortunately, I just read something that I guess Goofy Bones kind of pissed at Newsguy because he said that he attacked someone. I'm not sure what that means, but you guys definitely need to work that out on Newsguy's show a little bit later, because I'm sure that's just a miscommunication. As far as I know, not Goofy Bone, but Newsguy really doesn't know what's going on. Like, in terms of all the drama, a lot of this is new to him, so he might need some clarification. So, I would just say, Goofy Bone, call in the Newsguy's show I mean, if he picks up, he picks up. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Oh well. But I think Newsguy's just been in the dark, so I think he was just taking some blank shots and seeing where they hit. So you can only talk about stuff that you really know about. If it's going to be right or not, I mean, but I think he tried. I think he tried to be accurate in what he was saying. So it's not Newsguy's fault. Just he doesn't really know all the dynamics because, man, the 6 to 8 months you've been gone, Newsguy, like alliances have shifted. There's a few new people around. All this and all that. I mean, it's totally different. It's pretty wild. I mean, this is like the Wild West of internet radio. I mean, there's some friends on here that aren't friends anymore, and they've been friends for like 6 or 7 years, it seems like. So, I don't know. Barco once said to me, none of these people on here are friends with each other because you can't be friends online with anybody. You have to actually know them in real life and be friends with them that way. Otherwise, it's just totally fake or something like that. And so, I don't know. And that's another reason why I was doing a Vegas trip. Not to really, how do I say this? But not to really become friends with people, but just to fucking hang out and drink and have a good time. See what everyone's like and, just enjoy myself and have fun. So, Newsguy, if you don't know, I don't know if you know, but now you're going to know, is about the Vegas convention, the Spreaker Vegas convention, October 1st to the 5th. So, if you have the time and the money and the willpower and the strength and a large enough penis, me, Barco, Goofy Bone, and Aaron, a British person, so happily wants to go, and he said he's going to go. He's starting to save now. So if a fucking British person from the UK, I mean, wherever the fuck the UK is, if they can make the effort, if they can save up and come over to fucking America, where I don't think they know anybody, and they go to Vegas, the sin capital of America, then no one here has any excuses not to show up. So you guys better show up. Barco made this big deal about everyone getting, renting out a house. No. Now, for those that are going, obviously you can talk to other people and maybe get your own thing if you guys want to save. But personally, I just want to get my own hotel somewhere cheap, not along the strip. There's a few little Paki or Arab Marts places where it's super cheap. You can rent a hotel. So if I get there on Thursday and get it for 5 days, I think it's $60 a day. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I kind of want my own space, just in case you guys are all a bunch of fucking freaks. Or if I land a chick, I mean, I don't want to show up with the intentions of banging a chick at someone else's condo that they're renting, in front of everybody. I just kind of want to go to my hotel and do my thing, assuming that happens, which there's a chance. Not a good one, I'm honest. So let's see what else we got here. Kim Stamp. I'm not going to Vegas. What the fuck, you losers? With you losers. If Rick goes, I'll go there for one day just to drink with him. Wild Wild West, look it up. Now, Goofy Bone, that's very offensive that you're not going to go with you losers. So you're only going to go if Rick goes. That's offensive. Goofy is afraid of getting gang banged by Spreaker trolls. Oh, gang raped by Spreaker trolls. Why would we rape him? That's disgusting. Goofy, I have no intention to rape you. I don't know what Barco's intentions are. So, I'm not interested in rape at all. That's never been my thing. So, with Barco writing such weird shit like that, you might want to look out for someone like him. But you should go just to go and just to hang out with whoever goes. Could be fun. I mean, what the fuck? Don't be a puss ass. Just fucking go. I'll outdrink anybody that goes. I'll bet some money on that. We could play maybe Cards Against Humanity, maybe for an hour somewhere, and just go casino hopping. My favorite casino is the New York. They have a nice little Irish bar in there, and they have a few nice dance clubs there too. and they have a lot of different ethnic